Good evening, gamers, and welcome to the LAN Downunder 2025 qualifiers. By the end of tonight, we'll have narrowed our competing teams down to only 6 who will secure their spot alongside our 2 invited teams at the Fortress Arena in Melbourne this July. We have some of the best in Oceanic TF2 battling it out, and the pressure is officially on. I'm Tal, and joining me on our virtual desk this evening is Freaky and Snazzy, who'll be casting our first match tonight. It's a huge night. What are you guys most excited to see in these qualifiers?
Well, I like to say beauty before age here, so Snazzy. Well, actually, technically I'm Snazzy, so I'll go first with these name tags. But look, the air shots.
It's good to see you, Snazzy. I'm Freaky. Hope everyone's doing okay.
Yeah, I'm so tall as well. My name's Snazzy. I look so sexy as well. Yeah, look, the air shots, the beauty of the whole team's coming in together. Just the overall competition itself is going to be spectacular. Yeah.
Snazzy, you just as excited for the air shots tonight?
I've never been more excited, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. Coffee still absorbing through the
I don't know what else
veins.
to tell you, man. It's
Yeah.
What's all
I'm
good? We're
sweating
just getting started.
like crazy because I'm just so amped about.
That's fair enough, right?
Sorry,
We
my
kickstart
audio
the
is
fan.
really cool.
That's all right.
That's all right. We'll get it organised. But before we start breaking down the bracket and everything, we should probably acknowledge our 2 invited teams, which are Struck Minds and BLG Gaming. We might have a little bracket here to show you. Oh, this is our bracket. So the 2 teams that we've already invited are Struck Minds and BLG Gaming. Freaky, you want to tell us a little bit about Struck Minds?
Yeah, of course. Struck Minds, obviously, these 2 teams that we just talked about are the main ones here. But yeah, Struck Minds, obviously, we're going to see Fane, Matt, and Doge here retaining players from LAN Downunder 2024 from Melbourne last year, the 3 of them. So 3 players there from LAN Downunder 2024. They came second place, but it was a close game with a 5 mapper there. Snazzy was there as well, as including us. But yeah, 5 mapper there. So keen to see what they have installed or cooking up, for example. And talking about cooking up here, we have Doge here coming off Medic and obviously coming into the Combo Scout era here with the help of Remorse Medic. Now that is obviously a favorable Medic player, obviously from Fever Kids, LAN Downunder 2024. I do not remember how they came in that LAN Downunder, unfortunately, but now Remorse and Doge Breath coming in for Struck Minds, as well as Hertz. Long-time Oz Fortress player there, bit of an oldie.
Yeah, and then we got a few other players on BLG, like Down, Silvo, Lau. But yeah, looking at this bracket, this qualifying event is a best of 3 double elimination, and the winners of the upper and lower finals will make it to the main event. And this means that if you drop down to the lower bracket, your tournament life isn't over just yet. Now, for scheduling purposes, 1 match was played yesterday, Blue Eyes White Dragon versus Second Pentagon on Snakewater and Bagel, and Blue Eyes White Dragon claimed both maps, so they've been able to secure the first qualifier spot. Second Pentagon, on the other hand, will be one of our competing teams in tonight's gauntlet. They'll be playing the lower semi-final game against the losing team of this upcoming match. Yeah, Blue Eyes White Dragon, there's Brayden, Sam, Elmo, Homer. They did have Trash sub in for them. They also got Campbell and Conflux. They're quite a strong team, and they did take those games quite convincingly. They 5-0'd on Snakewater in about 23 minutes, I think, and they 3-0'd them in Bagel in just over 15 minutes. It was pretty clear from those logs that Elmo and Campbell were standout players, and they shouldn't be underestimated going into this game. The Oxyconnoisseurs versus Giza Gamers. Freaky, what can you tell me about these teams?
Look, these 2 teams, I have to give a special shout out here before I even do anything. on Geezer Gamers, obviously we have a returning salt-free member Catfish on the Combo Scout. So we have Snazzy here. So we've, a bit of a bias here, I shall say. But these two teams definitely are it. Like, these two teams, is going to be a good matchup here, especially tonight. Just for you, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, great teams here. But you got to watch out for, obviously, they picked up on the Oxyconnoisseur's user. Top 3 placement demo there against Mr. Good Old Sixes head admin Chili / Hawk. It's going to be interesting.
User versus Hawk. I think
Knight is user. Demo. Apologies.
Have they changed up their roster?
I don't know. That is
I thought they had Knight on Medic.
Interesting.
By the way, just following through this bracket, the winning team will be playing against Protein Farts in the upper final, and the losing team will play against the loser of yesterday's match, Second Pentagon, in the lower bracket semi-finals at 8. We do have some map picks and bans here. Our first game tonight at 6, it's going to be Sunshine and then Gully and then Metalworks. And I gotta say, Solrez, he's a very heal-centric combo scout. He's a very strong player. I'm really excited to see what he can pull off on this Sunshine map. Just because they can work so well in a very tight combo. And of course, Sunshine, very scout-centric map. What do we think? Snazzy?
Oh, mate. It's a very clear Geezer Gamers win here. As much as you said there is a bias.
I have to hear you there, Snaz.
Can't hear me? What's going on? Oh, no. Okay. I'm talking in both, I believe. Look, it's Geezer Gamers. It's Geezer Gamers. I hate Catfish. I hate him. He's terrible at the video game. So it's a negative bias that we're looking at. But the thing about it is, they're just going to win. They're just going to win. Not much to say.
Are you going to rep the salt-free gaming? What they do in like the Harry Potter Quidditch match? They're like repping.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All honesty, though, I do think Geezer Gamers comes into this with a lot more experience. I mean, it's in the name, Geezer. Like everyone there is pretty ancient. Yeah, I mean, they've got Nat on the team. I didn't even know he was still playing. Like, he was playing before I even started,
recently
I'm
came
pretty
back.
sure.
Yeah,
exactly. So it's just a very powerful team. That said, you did mention User, Gunwrong, and I think APVC are people that I've seen before that are all pretty strong on the other side, on the Oxyconnoisseurs, and I really like the name. So,
it's a great team name. And a lot of these players were just... in these 2 matches, we're just playing in the Summer Brawl just a month ago. Mm-hmm. We saw a lot of these faces, and it would be amazing to see either of these teams get through to LAN. It is worth saying that when we did all of the seeding for this double elimination, these were our 2 bottom-seeded teams, our 8th and 9th seeds. So it might be a little bit of... There might be some misplays here or there, some scrappy fights... So yeah, we'll have to see. Whoever does win will be against Protein Farts, though. And I'm not sure if you guys have seen the Protein Farts roster, though, but it might be a battle to see who can throw this match in the hope of maybe playing against a slightly easier team later on. Because the Protein Farts roster is pretty scary. They've got...
It's pretty monstrous, but they're definitely not going to throw it. Come on, everyone's in this to win this. Come on.
Yeah, that's true. It's going to be probably a close match. I want to say that the Soldier combo from Geezer Gamers might be able to execute some pretty good plays with MG and Nat as their soldiers. But yeah, use a demo man. I don't know. It's pretty threatening.
Definitely will put a nail in the coffin if they do not pressure him as a team. He will do some damage, I'll tell you that, especially with the Oxyconnoisseur's combo scout Soul Res. He tends to go for those trades, and it's just 6s. It's all about those post Ubers. And if you have Solly's the bomb post Uber, as well as your demo man doing, god awful amounts of damage per minute, like it's going to be looking pretty grim for either team.
Yeah, of course, User has had a lot of experience over the past year or so. He's been playing on teams like Broady Boys with Aaron and Mo Bloke through the season. I think that was their season 41 team. And yeah, User, although he has some availability questions, if anyone who's played on a team with User will know his appearances to scrims can be a little inconsistent at best. I mean, I've played with him before. He's a great player. He's a great guy. And he's a drummer as well. Fancy that. He's musically talented. He's a great drummer.
He's one of those ones that you could lose at sea for 20 years too, and he'll still know what the time is. So I'm expecting some impeccable timing out of his play here. Yeah,
well, getting synced by a pipe sticky by User, you can tell he's a drummer just with the pure rhythm. He's got that class down to.
You just need like a metronome in the background, just know when to pipe.
Yeah, the human metronome User on the demo man.
That's a go-to username.
He should really consider. I mean, the only thing I have against him is like he could have been a bit more creative with the old alias. User. Are we serious?
Well, he changed his name. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Sorry. It is something personal of him, so I shall not comment any further.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be close. I think it's going to be close.
Oh, 100%.
Sunshine, maybe not as much, but I think Gully, we might see some soldier players coming out of Gully that might be able to cinch a couple mid fights at least.
Yeah. I'm actually, look, not to be the basic white, person here. I don't know if I can say the B word here, but like I like to, click a little white dude here. I do think Sunshine is going to go towards the red team here, the Oxyconnoisseurs, to be honest with you. Actually, I take that back. Gullywash.
Are they already soap DMing it up?
Yeah, I think Gullywash is going to be in the side of Oxyconnoisseurs, in my opinion, just because of that demo experience ad.
Do you have scores in mind? At least for Sunshine. Do you think it's going to be a flat 5-0 on Sunshine?
I'm going to say it's going to be a 3-2, and the Geezers are going to take it.
Wait, there's something
I'm actually in agreement with that one, man. Normally I would just go against you just for the drama of it.
The whiteboard is out.
Okay, one sec. So we got
Mr. Towel.
Classes in session. Freaky, we got the 3-2 Sunshine.
Yeah.
And then this is like Oxy and what's the other team? Geezer Gamers.
But he was saying it was going
Geezer Gamers. This
is great whiteboard work. I hope you guys are enjoying this. And Snazzy, were you thinking the same?
I'm thinking similar. I'm thinking probably 4-2 to Geezer Gamers. Similar 4-2.
4-2 to Geezer or 4-2 to Oxy?
4-2 to Geezer, mate.
Wow. Okay, well I do have a whiteboard erasing here. Let me just.
Did you put up your hand, Snazzy? Come on, man.
He did put up
his
hand. I
saw
it.
I actually think Geezer Gamers are going to take it, sir.
He's bullying me.
Hey, look, you two, hands off each other in the back row there. I like these predictions. I honestly think it's going to be a 5-0 in the way of Oxy. I'd be very surprised if Oxy can drop around on Sunshine at least. But I do feel like Geezer Gamers have more of a chance on Gully. So this poor whiteboard work here, I'm going to say it's 5-0 on Sun in the way of Oxy. And I suppose we'll see. I'll put the whiteboard down because it's
like a David Blaine magic trick. You leave it.
We get points at the end.
Come back to it.
Yeah, just take it out of nowhere,
Yeah. Check in your back pocket.
I mean, I'm full of stationery here. My desk is covered in it. It's a work in progress for sure. I need to clean some of these whiteboard markers. I need to get some of those like little filing cabinets. It looks like we are looking at the soap DM now. We do have 12 into server. Is that
Let's
right?
predict who's winning the soap DM right now.
Looks like Geezer Gamers are on it. Unless the colours are reversed. I think the colours are reversed. I think Oxy's... they're looking good. I'm seeing a lot of them in the kill feed here.
Yeah,
That's
looks
what-
looks like Oxy's a fragging out in the soap, which is fantastic. You know, it's great.
It's a good sign. It's a good sign.
It is a good sign. And just a quick reminder for those who are just joining us now, this will be a best of 3. So no matter which way this first map goes, we've got 2 more maps. We've got 2 more maps. We've got Gullywash after this, and then we've got Metalworks after that. So yeah, there's potential. All right, there's potential. I don't want to put all my eggs into one basket just so soon. I mean, we'll see how Sunshine goes. Maybe our predictions will update. But yeah, I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man.
I wanna hear you absolutely scream whenever someone hits an air shot.
Oh,
That's what
my pleasure.
I mean, you're around for quite a while on tonight's stream. Are you here for like 6 hours or something?
Wait, you talk about your station area. I'm gonna show you mine.
Oh, fantastic!
I have a 2.2 liter water bottle that I bought from Woolworths.
I think if you're here as long as Tal's saying, you might need to fill that bottle up with something else a bit later.
Yeah, we'll need someone in chat for sure to remember to remind you to hydrate.
And I also have a pub squash and a Great Northern. So
he's ready.
Oh my
ready,
god!
Man.
Pub squash and a Great Northern.
Yeah.
The 1-2 punch of rural Australia, right there.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I mean, squash in ages, man.
My hydration is going to be limited in comparison.
Yeah.
I love pub squash. God,
it's so good.
Squash. Yeah,
It's so good.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
I bought
underrated.
from Woolies. I bought the 12 can for I think it was like $20 or $25.
Damn. It's
I've already done the shop this week, but I might have to go again.
Not sponsored. Yeah.
Not sponsored, but I know there was a special on that pub squash.
Oh yeah. Might get a case for LAN Downunder. Hear me out.
Are we getting started yet? No, they're still soap DMing. That's fine.
What do you think they're talking about? Tactics or they're just chilling?
I mean, like the loser of this match.
God. Sorry, Nat just hit an air shot. Sorry.
Wait, no, I think both of these teams, no matter how they play it, have 3 best of 3s ahead of them tonight. So, I mean, is the question on endurance? Is it how long we're gonna last? Do you reckon all of these players have 4-liter jugs next to them right now, or what?
They're not committed. Not committed.
Whichever team has the most hydration behind them has the best chance. So you're telling me right now?
Exactly. That's what. Yeah, exactly right.
I believe it makes
hydration
sense.
is so important. Hydration is so important.
Yeah.
That's what they've
6
been
hours
saying.
of TF2. Scrumptious.
I mean, do you guys know whether there's any like main calling dynamics going on either of these teams? Like, who's
Fish is on the team, so he will be calling. I'm
Free.
I'm not even. No, it's not even like a he's really good at it thing. It's just like he just does. So for sure that. Although I can imagine a world where Hawk's probably giving him a bit of a run for his money there as well.
For the other team, I would say Solres. He was in the high ground finals. With Under Pressure, his flank scout on Bagel, like his Ubers were pretty good. Like I'm sure Solres has it under control.
Yeah, I mean, I know I've played on teams with Solres, and I know that when he's like driving the minivan, he's at least allows someone in his passenger seat with him. Like he's not a total dictator. He will sort of pass it along so someone can hold the sat nav or whatever. But
change the gears for him.
yeah, someone's changing the gears for Solres, but I do have a feeling that Catfish is. No one's allowed in the passenger seat when Catfish is driving the minivan. Everyone's in the back.
It's a 2-door.
It's a 2-door.
Coupe for sure. It's a coupe for sure, and the person, the princess, is like, I don't know, a bag of cashews or something in the passenger seat. Like,
in the little drink compartment.
yeah, 100%, man. He keeps his glove box just full of cashews, 100%.
Yeah. I don't. Cashews are good. I don't blame him.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, fully salted, roasted cashews.
Oh.
Probably be drinking a lot more water.
Oh,
Have to go through maybe
4
6 liters instead of
4 liters.
It might be good enough. I mean, there's a limit though. You don't want to be drinking too much water because then you're like 10 minutes into Gullywash and you're trying to have
What's
a
that,
tactical
like-
pause.
Yeah, what's that? The lady of SpongeBob where she's just a spine in a wheelchair. She's like so old. It's like a spinal cord.
Yeah, and she's like,
Yeah. What's that, dearie? Like that. Yeah. But the thing is, it's a conversion, right? You get like 5 handfuls of cashews and 2 big chugs of water.
Yeah, it's a careful balance. You need to, everyone has a different ratio. Everyone has a different cashews per liter. So, yeah, it's a very careful balance. Right now, we're hearing from production that our observer is just doing some troubleshooting, so we might have to ad-lib a little bit more here. I'd love to hear from our Twitch chat what your favorite TF2 beverage or snack is. Be good to know. Personally, I really favor something that I don't have to mess around with too much. I don't have to like clean my hands. But yeah, you have some people like, I'm not going as far as I'm eating popcorn with chopsticks sort of thing, but I do like something a bit clean. Yeah, you haven't heard of this
Mad Milk.
No, I'm definitely more of a beverage. I can go long spans without snacking, I think.
Oh, look. I don't know. I'm the complete opposite. I have to have a snack with me. Like,
do you have a snack with you tonight?
I have about a pub squash, pineapple juice, water, a beer, and I have...
I'm hearing lots of beverages.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of beverages in the snackage.
I have chili and lime.
Oh, CC's.
CC's, yeah, man.
Can't say no.
Shout out. Can't say no.
I had homemade salsa the other day, so I had that with that. And actually, it was today. I lied, but yeah, it was really good.
Oh, that's a hot take.
Yeah,
you're having flavored CC's with salsa.
It was homemade salsa. Let the record be straight here.
Yeah, right.
Let the record be straight. All right,
straight. Whoa.
Well, it does look like we are going to start our
AFK.
match soon. So I'm going to pass it on to you both as we're getting into our first game, the Oxyconnoisseurs versus Geezer Gamers. Have fun!
All right, Snazzy.
So good, mate.
Bean or what?
I think my NVIDIA cut that out. I said let's effing go.
Yeah.
But coming into this mid, we see Hawk take out one of the soldiers immediately. APVC going down, giving them a lot of room here. Hawk getting quite a bit of damage off as well. Box picking up Nat, but that's okay. User goes down. This is actually looking really, really good for the Geezer Gamers here. They're picking up players left, right, and center. They have had a bit of pressure onto them, but that is going to be it, I believe, for this mid. Gunrong and Solrez, the only ones to survive, and they are long gone. Freaky, you are... I'm telling you, man, Geezer Gamers take this one.
Alright, look, the salt-free gaming factor is in effect here, but we see APVC bombing the scout, and Sora is trying to clean up. Doesn't worthwhile there, but again, that mid... Oh, we do catch out one of the solis here, but again, it's even Ubers here pushing to right lobby. Yeah, MG on that mid fight pretty much saved the balls of his team, doing so much damage here, but again, Ubers are out with traded here, but Gunrong used on itself here. Better Uber for him anyways, post Uber both in right lobby. Ali does go on to Hawk, Six's head admin down, demo down here, but again, we are very rolled here. Gunrong does die with the spam rocket from good old MG here, so no med on this defense team, but again, blue team gonna pressure in left-hand side, Tetris on that top right, gonna pressure the demo, and APVC with the bomb into MG does get damaged, but not a kill in sight. A lot of people in spawn here, User is up, the traps are cleared on point. Solrez MG down though, they trade, but User's still alive, Tetris dead, but Nat is going to cap the point for round one.
It was a pretty good defense out of the Oxys there, because like losing their med that early just meant that Geezer Gamers were just able to like walk in, start tipping players down, which we saw them do. But yeah, no, it was actually a very good defense. I'm amazed they held on for that long.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I'd love to see again here, good spam from APVC, not letting them out of choke here, gonna play their side of Tetris in the death corner, gotta rotate quicker. Gunrong half HP, Knight not a single point of damage. Solly's in, Nat does get Gunrong though, oh my god, out of nowhere, MG's in, trying to do some damage, gotta protect your own med, Catfish, Nat down, so is APVC, but Knight is 20 HP in the red cafe. Ali dead, Sora's dead, Chili dead. There goes Hawk, and they got a bunker with their med in the red cafe. Meanbug versus Tetris, but User is on Bell Tower, locking out here. They're still in Death Corner. MG goes for the Eshel, just narrowly misses. Tetris finishing him off, but Meanbug still in cafe. Is he going to live to tell the tale? MG's hot on the trail.
I don't think Tetrix has played in a very long time, and you can, like, it doesn't look like he's lost anything, man. He's absolutely fragging people here. Also, MG was doing so much work on that middle, like, so much. But yeah, coming into second here, I mean, Gears Gamers are looking good. They've got full Uberad. No, they don't. Rock's able to air shot the med. Night, see you later. You like that? Night. Oh, I'm so funny, man.
I get it.
So
That's
funny,
good,
man.
that's
It's
good.
crazy. But yeah, that's absolutely excellent for the defense here. It's going to give them the chance to actually like hold these players off being med down here.
Exactly, med down. MG just user finishing on of him. I don't even know what happened myself, but Catfish is through lowers. This is a soul-free gaming. Does do a lot of damage to Ali. That they just respawn back to the TC they go, but again, basically full ad for this red team here, the Geezers. What are we going to do with it? Seconds for free. Sentry is up. Now try to go for it. Has died to the back cat.
And that going for a bit of a greasy play there, but I think it was probably ill-advised. But I suppose, you know, with this sort of Uber disad, you're not really going to be able to defend too much. The Uber did get forced, though. MG somehow able to single soldier force the med there as they came through flowers. They're trying to get in through choke, but I think they're probably going to be in grim shape here, trying to make it happen. Solres does go down. Tetrix able to lean them up. Yeah, and that's going to be a bit of a reset, bit of a back and forth, bit of a leapfrog, I think. Catfish getting in there very, very deep. Bit of ego there, mate. You're going to have to calm down, relax, calm your farm. Here comes the Uber. The Demo Man's in, absolutely cleaning up everybody. Hawk able to clean up so many people. It's just one scout still in and a spawner. Solres not going to be joining their mate there on the middle. And yeah, it's just looking great for Geezer Gamers.
Yeah, exactly. 5 kill streak from Tetris, but here we go through second choke on this red side. Solres and Meanbug playing on high. They're out through dungeon and balcony. Meanbug could be caught, doesn't get caught. Tetris almost winning that little skirmish of MG. And on to the last we go with 40 disad for the Geezer Gamers. How are we going to defend here? Mr. Meanbug on the engineer.
Yeah, I mean, I can see a world where they're able to defend this here, because like I said, they were doing a really good job of it with, like, no med whatsoever. So given that they have all 6 players, they have that gun just getting up to level 2 shortly, the Uber's looking like it's going to come through lower, so it's not going to be in a great position to actually do much about that gun. They're onto the med nice and early. They don't pick up anyone. The gun's still up. Level 2 here. Does go down finally. User getting a resup. It's actually looking like a fairly decent defense, but they've lost so many players. It's quite greasy. Lots going on. My lord, I can't even follow these gamers. But it... Pardon me, I just had a massive burp. It is looking like they're going to be able to defend this one. Knight, the only one getting out there, as Tetrix is the last to go down, attempting to salvage something out of that push. Knight's still fleeing, and it's looking pretty grim for Knight there, but they do get away. They do get away.
Not breaking APVC's ankles in Red Cafe here, but again, 70 ad here for the attackers on Red Team here. Ali fade-bombing to Valley here, making space, but again, Nat is on the cafe roof. That's 1-2 force on to Gunrung, does die for it. However, blue team, Easy Gamers could use like directly back in. It's 70% for them right now, but Nat is dead. I'm wondering if they're going to take it here or play the defense.
I think they'll probably take it. They might wait until Nat's about to spawn. I gotta say, Gunrung must be a little bit nervous there, Chief. Far out. That's 2 forces I think probably could have held, but then again, I drop all the time, so I'm talking straight garbage, right? They do pick up Catfish as they try to come in. Catfish gone down, which is probably going to nuke this push a little bit. They're still pretty keen on it, but they are still down that scout. I think they've lost their Demo Man now. They probably don't want to use in this scenario. I think it's going to be a reset to even.
80%, yeah, it is looking like it here, but still 10 seconds until Mr. Chili himself respawns back in. Sorrow's getting information, it looks like. But the default here for this Sunshine's second attack for the Geezer Gamers is looking like it is happening. Interesting. Let's see if they're going to double. What do you reckon? Double sack, delay bomb, single sack? What do you think's going to happen?
I think look, this sort of old-fashioned strength. I think they're just going to send us a 300 health soldier through choke, just waddling.
Fair.
I'm talking straight garbage. We see one of the soldiers coming through, trying to take some attention, getting around behind. See if there's a second follow-up. They get the force. Nat again. But MG did come in as well, so yeah, that was a double sack. It was actually a very well-timed one. Like, even watching that in custom vision, I still sort of whiffed MG coming in. Hawk does get the Uber used on himself. He's trying to get through that flowers area. They're cleaning up the one soldier behind, and they're probably just going to play this one in as a meat grinder. You know, have you ever seen a mine-clearing device? Like, it's like a big, thrasher on the front of a tank. I think that's what they're about to do at choke here.
Oh, talk about the devil in his shallop here. That's a 3k from Mr. Hawk. That's one for it, but Gunrong is still in choke, dodging a couple rockets from MG, and finally dies to the Tetrix, sorry. Now, Ali, the only one alive here, gonna hold off Shutter for 3 seconds. Pushing into left lobby, does get caught out by MG fast. Last is up, but they have a pyro. Are they going to get there in time?
Absolutely not. No, sir. No chance. 2-0 to Geezer Gamers. It's looking good. Looking good. In fact, I think Tal might have us both beat in the predictions.
I thought User would show up. He is a good demo. Come on,
yeah,
User,
I mean,
lock in.
He's definitely showing up. I think it's just like they're just sort of being overall outclassed. Like I don't think it's an individual player thing. But tell me about this mid and tell me what's happening.
It's alright, this mid here, MG quick on the bell tower, but Nat is dead. There's a sticky trap at your choke. Walks through it, kills him. But again, Nat is stored in the air with the help of Meme Bug and good old Soul Rays here. But the collapse is going to happen. Gunrun on that low run does find a rocket to his death. Catfish dead. There goes the Soul Free Dreams, as well as Hawk's demise, taking out Soulres with him.
The massive middies in the middle of all that, with the bomb coming onto Gunrong there. I believe it was MG, got absolutely shredded with a midi. Yeah, dude, we were talking garbage about User, and User was he heard it through the ether, you know, and he was like, you know what? I know what time it is now. It's time to frag.
Talking about fragging, Ali caught out in the lobby. Solely down for this attack on the second. Again, we're going to see a little bit of deja vu here. It's going to be 20 dis here. Cal used to catching out Nat. They do trade solis, but again, Ali is still on that respawner. Technically, they're down 2 solis right now. Not enough spam for this good old Easy Gamers to get through for free. But it is 20 dis. They have to respect it. User could be caught out. Same with Soulres. Wow, skin of his teeth. User lives, but Ali as well.
Dude, that's crazy that they didn't out there. Yeah. That is absolutely insane. Now the only thing they have to worry about is this Uber advantage. The point is capped, so they're ready to go whenever, but they're running out of time already. They probably want to send the demo man through very, very flipping urgently if they want to do something with it. I think it's just going to be an even reset. But I mean, they're happy with an even reset here. They've been able to force the med every time they send a soldier. They're sending both soldiers through right now. Both soldiers are in there. They're both caught. It's not actually looking good for them here. Gunrong able to hold.
Hold it. Exactly. Holding it. 2 solis down. Talk about Hawk. It's Hawk 2 solis down. Let's see the evens through. Ali is making space through choke. Gunrong through cafe. We're going to see a lot of space made here. Hawk down, Hawk 2 spit on that grave. We go looking for the even trades here, but AVBC is dead. Through Valley, they're out to play second. That was not really a good position to take that trade. Rotate choke. Could see a deja vu moment here, but MG is in cafe, his own cafe spamming point.
Oh, dude, I'm making spit on that grave a legal terminology, bro. That is horrid. I hated that. Yeah, look, Box coming around behind, absolutely shredding MG in that cafe area. Summer Villa, as Salt Free sometimes calls it. I don't know why. It's looking okay for the Oxys here. I mean, look, the Ubers have been traded in the midpoint while we're talking about it. The med's about to get shredded, but does actually go down in the end. It's looking fine for the Oxys here. But they did get very, very close to losing them. Metalworks comes through, cleans up the medic in the last dying throes of that fight. MG's still alive, and everyone's a little bit low. He could He could try something greasy.
Oh, MG try for the snap. They don't know. He's going to skip through choke. 1, 2 rockets onto user. Can he get a third? Doesn't.
Oh, does go down. Mean Bug able to clean up MG there. Yeah. And just about time, too.
That was a bit of a Castle's Curse with gun run there.
Yeah, it really was, huh?
Slowing down on last with 40 disc Snazzy. What are you doing if you were the Oxys here? Oh, sorry, Geezers, apologies.
I think if I'm Geezers, like, from the looks of things, they're probably just going to turtle it, and I think they're well within their rights to do so, especially with the banning config. Like, even if they turtle it for another 3 minutes 30, then it resets to mid, that puts them at an advantage here. So I think they're probably just going to turtle it, wait for the push out of the Oxys. I'm interested how hard they want to turtle this, because they haven't really swapped players too much. Although, we're about to see... Oh, dude! Old-fashioned plays! Old-fashioned plays! Old-fashioned plays! Spy out of fucking last, bro. Spy out of fucking last. Dice was telling me about this shit years and years ago. Nat coming around behind. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. No one expects you to run fucking Spy as you're coming out of last.
He's decloaked a scout.
This medic is so fucking dead, it's insane. Good night, Gunwrong. Good night. A drop. Catfish picks up box as well, and that gives them everything they need to start pushing out here. They're cleaning up the traps. They're letting the gun take out APVC on the back end. That's a free second. I missed this game.
God. You know, if you're looking for a demo reviewer, you know, Snazzy is up for it. He knows all the tips and tricks.
Game so much. Yeah, years and years ago, Dice was telling me, he was like, well, I say telling, he was yelling at me that we should run Spy out of last, and I sort of like took it on board, and it's worked every time since. However, what didn't work that time was Catfish running through the choke. That didn't turn out so good, nor did it work out so good for Knight, also dying there. In fact, everyone's kind of been shredded trying to get into the middle while I've just been yapping about some dog shit play from like 20 years ago. Awesome. Love casting.
Yeah, that was a great execute from the Oxys there, keeping them in small. But Tetris on the Frontier Justice, he has the crits, he is spotted by user. He's minimal HP. I'm still on your cam, Tetris does die for it. Yeah, beautiful execute there from the Oxys in the Geezers choke.
Yeah, just absolutely shredding everyone as they try to come through. And they're actually getting quite a lot of ground here into last. No one's seen Meanbug on the point. Hawk does finally come out, but that's not enough. It doesn't matter. That's round 1 to the Oxys.
Exactly, 2-1. Look, I think we're still in, maybe. We're still in with our predictions here. But yeah, well-executed plan. That was definitely a user plan, or Sora's plan. Either two. A beautiful plan. Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely did a really good job of that one. Here we go, coming in this mid. User, he's throwing them sticky straight across. He's trying to make some stuff happen. He's getting quite a bit of damage onto the mid, enough to really sort of start moving things along. Both teams meeting each other at that right side Tetris, looking at User's cam there, but it is going, pardon me, the way of the Geezer gamers. They are absolutely fragging everyone. They do lose their medic in the back end. It's only Box and User versus both scouts. I don't love their odds against 2 scouts, but I do love them against 1. Catfish going down there makes this a bit more difficult. Tetrix is really going to have to show up. Doing a lot of damage, but User, too much. Time that one well.
It's like, LeBron! Boom, 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 boom! It's more of a... Anyway, MG on the bell tower doing a lot of damage here. Again, there's no medic on the side. Gunwrong in the nick of time, just miss User. But Nat on the red Tetris is going to get searched out with the rocket through Valley here. Knight is through choke. No demo here, but again, it is 15 ad. That's a lot of damage onto Catfish here. Meanbug dominating him. #4riot. But again, Ali is behind. That's good damage onto the combo, making them retreat onto the second point here. Still, MG respawned here, down a scout. Let's see how they push us here. Tetris could be caught out. Calf! Oh my god, he almost ate that. Hot tour on the platform. Lives it. Lives the rockets. Ali is begging for an arrow hit, but Meanbug dead. There goes one player. Still, it's 20 ad. Are we going to use this ad? It looks like we are. MG dead. Gunwrong on the lower ground. Nat is seeing its prey. Onto User 1. Ooh, almost connecting that second one.
Nat is still such a manky player, bro. Just absolutely ripping people. It's nuts. The Uber gets used. They're looking like they want to take it forward, but they do drop Hawk in the middle of all that. Tetrix and Knight are still getting forward, and it's going to be the end of their Uber. This is such a better Uber for the Oxys here. They're definitely going to clean up the medic, I believe. They haven't actually managed to just yet. This is insane. They lose Meanbug. What?
Holy... This is guacamole stage. Gunrun survives the 2 rockets, but he doesn't survive Tetris on the hit scan here. But APVC doesn't die. But again, Nat cleaning up, counter bombing the Solis here. Both Solis could be caught, which they are. User cleans up Nat. Full on life cycle here. Sorry, the food cycle. Ooh, hook to it. User dead. Through middle they are. But Meanbug, we have seen a couple flank scout clean up. And out to live to tell the tale. God, that was like a small fish. It was like a bigger fish. What's that saying? It's like, there's always a bigger fish. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. 50.
I think that's how you end up with, like, mercury in you or whatever. It's the small fish and the bigger fish. So this is horrible for the ecosystem, what we're watching right now, man.
Save the fishes. Ali dead, try to force Knight here. Now, APVC out through dungeon. User could be caught. Doesn't. There was no traps on Shutter there from Hawk Tour. Here we go.
He's sleeping at the wheel.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, with them capping second here, this puts them in a pretty good position to start trying to push in. They have used Uber very, very early because Hawk went down stupid low. They're not going to be able to pick up really anything with it. Catfish is probably caught in last there, so he does go down. They even lose Nat as well. The Uber did get used on the other side, but being down 2 players here is going to give the Oxys everything they need to start pushing out into second, which we can see them starting to do already.
Exactly. Great spam on Shutter Door, though. They pick up APVC. Tetris on 4K. Ali making space. Out through it. Solrez is aggressing Mr. Chili. Does take a rocket into the corner. He goes into the cut corner of second. Gunrong dead. What a sink from MG. And alley-oop from Mr. Chili onto Gunrong. And Nat is behind on Shutter Door. Cleans up everything. Licking his fingers. Here we go.
Yeah. This is looking pretty good for Geezer Gamers here. They're getting in nice and early. The gun is still up. They are spamming it out. That's the gun gone. Gun wrong, some would say. And look, they're just getting on that point. Solrez comes in, cleans up one of the scouts. MG goes down as well. They're actually looking pretty bad here. They do still have the Uber, but I don't think they want to use it here. They've dropped like 3 players already before they're able to do anything. They're probably going to get forced on second, so they're trying to get aggressive with this, at least clean up the medic, which they do manage to do. Hawk with 2 clean pipes to clean that one up, but now they're just going to be desperately trying to get out. They're going to lose their med, I feel. It's all over. Catfish goes down. Tetrix does clean up 1 in the meantime. Hawk goes down. Knight goes down. MG and Nat, the only players left alive. MG does pick up 1. He's definitely going to die for his efforts, I think, here. It's crazy. This is just some of the most crazy stuff.
This is like a battlefield. Here we go. Finally, a wipe from a team. Geezer Gamers wipe from... Jesus Christ. It's like a modern-day battlefield there.
Yeah, man. It's like, you ever see, like, pictures of Antietam or something? Bits of dudes.
yeah, just on the side of the street. Here we go. Oh, shout out to that. Middle captured through the Oxys here. Now, POV, you're the Oxy. Snazzy, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
I'm actually sending everyone through flowers. That's what I'm doing.
Valley does seem to, yeah.
And like, I think you send your whole combo through there and just muscle. But now that they have Uber and you don't, you probably don't. I think it's probably a bit late for that. They're still listening to my advice though, which is horrifying.
They're actually just tapping into the stream.
Okay, no, the med rotated around. We're happy. We're happy. It's all good.
Look, Ali's in Cafe, and we have APVC and Choke. I'm going to look for a double bomb here. Spot the med. Knight. Oh, it's crits from Knight. Does get APVC, but they're all in Cafe. Solrez, all the combos in Cafe here. The post crits right now, they use it back in, and this whole crits is nullified. MG dead. Knight could be caught through. Dungeon does escape, but he does not escape. The drummer from Witch Doctor, user still alive. Meanbug dead. Catfish, Tetris dead. Gunrunner still alive on platform, but Nat licking his fingers. He's looking for a kill. He is the predator. Doesn't get his prey tonight.
User picking up one with the sword at the tail end there, man. It's just unreal. Oh, dude, yeah. Look, this is looking a lot like it might be the second round going to Oxys here. They're having to play it a little bit safe because there's a lot of spawns coming their way. User's already in quite deep, though, looking pretty grim unless he gets a bow or a beam or something. They are getting a bit more ground here. Box trying to get forward. Bit of damage onto the demo man. Picking up Hawk, picking up Catfish. This is looking okay for them. Tetrix down very, very low. Does pick up 2 while still low. User. Oh, boy.
And the shredder load is out. Mr. Chili, check his PC. He's up for the next review for your anti-cheat. 2 for 2, Snaz Dog.
Yeah, look, maybe we were all wrong with the predictions. Who knows?
User with 3 dominations. What?
It's like he just needed a couple rounds to like get a handle on what BPM we're actually playing here, and now he's like, okay, 128, I can fucking do that.
Exactly.
You know?
That's a lot of damage onto Mr. Chili here. Minute 40 until Banning conflicts in, but again, APVC doesn't rotate that quickly. Does die, but we're all in death corner here. MG finds Gunrong and Soares.
Oh yeah, baby. MG showing up again. This is looking so good for the Geezer Gamers. They pick up the last couple of players here. It's just Meanbug, and I really don't love their chances of getting out.
Clutch or Kiss, Mr. Meanbug. Ooh. Didn't say who. Mitch, pucker your lips.
Yeah.
APPC, sniper, right lobby.
That could be cool, actually. I like that angle.
Phase up, could see a phase moment. Oh!
Oh, so deep onto the med too. Why was the med that far forward? Took 100 there. Gunrong managing to get out, skin of his teeth. They're looking very, very keen here though with that 1 player advantage. They do end up getting in there. Med does actually resup to get away from it. User picks up MG, and it's looking pretty good. Meanbug on that heavy, not getting focused down whatsoever. Nat going down as well. This is looking like a failed push. I think Geezer Gamers have to get TF out.
Back to TGIF Fridays. 30 seconds until banning config here. This could be monstrous here, but APVC is in for night. 3 rockets him. There goes the medic, and APVC is out. Ali finds MG, calls him out. Let's see the follow-up. Does it do? No solis and no medic here. User and Ali cleaning up here. But again, Gunrong through Shutter. It's going to be collapsed from the 6s at admin and good old Nat. God. Capturing second Ali. What a execute there. Med down. You just go for their med. Eye for an eye. Banny config is into effect here. So your boots are rattling. Your timbers are shivered.
Well, you said 3-2 to Geezer, didn't you? Or did you say 3-2 to Oxys, I think? I think you said it to Oxys. This could be it, though. I think you might be in with a win here on the bragging rights. But look,
no solly here, but Meanbug down. There's no solis or flank scout here from Oxys. Look, you may be right here, but it's not looking good, bruv.
Yeah, it's not looking excellent for the Oxys here, but look, they're still managing to make things happen. Tetrix and their medic in behind, though. That's not looking excellent for them anymore. 1 scout caught behind. Solres still back there, very, very low. Box goes down, trying for something in the meantime. Sora is actually able to get in straight onto the medic. Insane! Insane being able to pick up the medic there. That doesn't even make sense. How did they get away with that?
God. We've seen Meanbug Engineer swaps off immediately onto his favorite class, the Heavy. User dead, MG dead. It's just Gunrong trying to stop the point. Ladies and gentlemen, 3-2 Geezer Gamers winning that first map, Sunshine.
Yeah, dude, that was crazy that they managed to pick up the med there, but it just wasn't enough to make it happen. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Look,
excellent.
Yeah. Look, we have been talking about Nat and MG all this match here. Like, God. They were putting in work, as you said. They were,
just like, it was like they were getting paid overtime, brother. Like, they were just working for it, brother. Working for it. No need to delay anything. They were just getting in there. And the synchronicity, if that's even a word, of, like, their bombs in, especially on the middle, was just, like, insane. It was excellent. Excellent.
Now, talk about excellent, though. I'm looking at the logs right now, and on the stream here, but user 389 a minute, 30 to 12.
Gross. That's pretty gross, man.
Gross. Gunrong 15 deaths, Knight 9 deaths, not even touching the double digits there. It really does matter about those medic deaths. But God, what a game!
Tetrix really showing up. 24-11, 275 deeps. That's kind of crazy. I don't think they got too many heals from what I saw as well. So it's kind of insane play from pretty much everyone in the server, if I'm being frank. Like, these logs look pretty stacked heavy for Geezer Gamers, but they're really not. Like, it's pretty equal the whole way down until you hit meds. Like, everyone's above 200.
Yeah. It wasn't one person was doing like a 180 or a 100. Everyone was doing parts. It was just those trades and those little skirmishes that just continued on after the main battle. It was just like salvage city. Every single like skirmish.
Oh man, that was a really good game. I'm looking forward to, what was the next map? It was Gully?
Yeah, Gully.
Ooh.
Gullywash. Now, Gullywash, known to be a projectile map, solis and demos.
Yeah.
So, what are we thinking here? Hello, Tal.
Before we go too much further, Tal, you have to tell us, because we were trying to remember, what are the predictions?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure Freaky's just taken this one home.
Ooh.
There we go.
It's the pub squash.
It is the pub squash. It's the power. Yeah, the logo facing out. Oh, dude. Yeah, apparently not audible, mate. I was just about to come in.
We got production on it.
Oh no!
Quick, Mitch.
Oh no!
Sorry. But yeah, Tal was saying, obviously, Tal was just saying the solis are pretty good.
They're very close. They're very close.
Yeah.
I'm reliably informed that User, he's on time. He's ready to go. We're on to the next match very soon. So we better get straight into it. What are our predictions coming in this one?
That's unbelievable. They still can't hear me, I don't think.
I'm not sure if they can hear you. Maybe they can.
Sure.
Can they hear me?
That's right.
Oh my god. Okay, quick.
We gotta get through it.
Predictions.
1 sec.
Right now.
Where's my eraser? Quick. Okay, Freaky, Gullywash. What's the thoughts?
I'm going to say good old whatever red team is. Whoever has User is definitely a 4-3.
It's a
4-3 to Oxy. Good lord.
4-3 to User's team.
Fantastic. Snazzy, predictions, quick.
Mate, it has to be a 2-1 to Geezer Gamers.
2-1 on the side of Geezer Gamers, and I'm going to predict something similar, I guess. So go have fun with the cast.
Whoa.
Straight into it. Freaky, you'll have to check in with Carol while we go through this first minute, make sure we know what his prediction is. But coming into this one, we could see Hawk getting quite a bit of position here, not really able to make too much happen with it. You can see the bleed marks from all the Soap DM at the start. Fox, the first player to die on this map, the second map of this best of 3, but it's looking so much better for the Oxys now. They've picked up so many players. Knight's down, everyone's down really. Nat's down on 12 health, Tetrix on 60. It's looking bloody good for the Oxys, mate. And what was Tal's prediction? Did you find out? He's 3-2 in favour of Oxys. He's 3-2 in favour of Oxys. I checked.
Okay, there we go. Look, 3-2 favour of Oxys, not bad here. But again, mid-fight, 1 through the Oxys here. We all could go home with a Mitre.
Yeah, man. Anything's possible.
God, I love a good Mitre.
Never win. My local, there's one guy who always wins, man, and like I've seen him just absolutely beat someone to death because they didn't win. Tal's on the screen. He can show us the predictions as we look into this last push. The last push is starting. The Uber has gone down. It's looking good.
There's the screen. On the screen, there it is. User capping the last one in. Knight has to stop it. Does get piped in. So both the scouts. It's only gone wrong. Doing it. Those are the scores, or the predictions. Thank you, Tal. Shout out.
So scuffed.
A lot of this.
Alright. Geezer Gamers able to defend that one just by the skin of their teeth, man. Like actual There was no way they should have gotten away with that one, but they did. And they're even walking through with 50% Uberhad here. They're looking like they want to get into mid here, but yeah, I mean, this one is notoriously difficult to push mid without having to use and sort of getting nothing for it. They've come around on that right side pretty deep. They do end up forcing. I don't think...
Oh my God,
big midi
Nat.
out of Nat.
Oh
Nice
my
big
God.
midi out of Nat. But other than that, they didn't actually achieve very much with that over. They've just managed to leapfrog onto the middle point, and now they're staring down the barrel of a full death. It's going to be the same problem faced by the Oxys, of course, but we'll just have to see how they want to play it. They're already in pretty keen. There's no soldiers there to land on them this time.
Nat and Tetris are through here. That's early cap time onto second. They could have capped them, which they do rotate. Nat does force, with the help of MG, onto Gunron here, stopping second. They have to give off mid APBC and choke. He's lipping it. Back to mid they go, but MG is still alive and River does die. Now they capture middle, but yet Ubers are still on the side of Geezers here. That's a lot of ads still. They're going to wait for 2 seconds here for their respawners. But this may be a last hold of the Snazzinator.
Yeah, man, it's actually looking quite bloody good for the Geezer gamers here. They are kind of on the back foot. They do end up using in that upper area against both of those soldiers. They really don't want to lose second here, it seems like. They picked up 2 already. They're trying to make some more happen, but it's not looking too bloody good. They still haven't picked up the medic here. This is crazy. Catfish.
Here's my number. Call me maybe.
Call me maybe. Catfish picks up Gunron and Solres. Here we go. Now it's turning around the side of Geezer Gamers, but they have lost their Catfish. It's just their medic, who probably should have suicide binded already, but look at him go. Just look at him go. A valiant defense. No one's able to hit him. Oh my God, they finally go down. I was like talking so much garbage, but they might have actually gotten out there. That was nuts.
That was nuts there. But again, Knight, 7 seconds until they're up. ABBC dead. Second captured. Now, here it is. This is what we wanted. Gullywash, normal for the stalemate onto the second hit. That could be caught, which he is. Ali on 5 kill streak, but dies unfortunately. Mr. 4 kills him here, but it is a 30 ad here for the Oxys here. Where are they pushing from? I cannot tell for the life of me. MG's through, baby. Ooh.
I think my prediction might have been incorrect.
No, you're fine. It's still 0-0. It's still 0-0.
Yeah, the Oxys are so dominant on this map, though, man.
But again, that dominance only serves a purpose if you use your Uber ad here, and they have 20 Uber ad right now. Meme Bug. They're going to do a water play. User is going to beef on that Sicky Meme Bug on that capture rate, but MG bombs Meme Bug. Does die. Meme Bug cleans it up on 1 HP. Ali and Meme Bug on the point. Mr. Chili himself does die on it, and that's a 0-1 to Oxy. What a great execute on that water play there, guys.
Yeah, user got a bit caught up fighting one of the scouts like at the spawn, but it did not matter. There was just enough players around to just clean things up. The Uber did get used out of the Geezer Gamers, but they were just nowhere near the point. It's pretty textbook play out of the Oxys there. It was pretty good.
Finger licking good, as some companies would say. Only one.
Just one of them.
Here we go. Nat, good pressure on the user, kills the demo man early on here, but APVC 2 rockets Knight. Knight is dead. Gungo and Solres clinging to each other in the second chokehold, but Catfish and MG, they know that they can wrap them through big doors. So does the Sixers at admin. Solred's out just to sacrifice himself for Gunrun, but again, Mr. Chili of Destiny, shout out to Scout's voice actor. Gunrun lives! MG dies for it.
Good Lord.
Oh, God. Bumper clap moment. Here we go. 75 ad here for the Oxys on their last though. That is the thing, Snazzy. They're on their last.
Yeah, I mean, look, this sort of ad is good, and it definitely gives you a lot more opportunities to start pushing out, which you can see they're already doing, and I think Geezer Gamers know that. They're just standing back on middle there. But it's difficult to make something actually happen with it, especially on this map. It's the same problem I was talking about. Trying to get in the mid, like you're almost definitely going to get forced, and you're almost definitely going to get no kills for it. which Marxist would say is terrible, but they've already got players in very deep. They actually managed to get through without getting forced. Here we go, they're quite deep. The Uber does get used. They've got so much time to play with here. They're going to pick up the demo man in that upper area. Yes, Hawk goes down. User absolutely dropping off the damage. And it's actually looking like it's turned all the way around. In the meantime, I was so focused on that fight up top that I missed the massive team fight going on where Geezer Gamers just cleaned up player after player after player. And there you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
Tetris just two-shotting Meme Bug as soon as he turned that corner and choke. Gunrung dead as well. But ABVC's above choke here. They see MG. Does he trade off that soldier pick? But the scout is with him. 5 kill streak from the salt-free gamer himself, Catfish.
One of these days, he's going to break that legacy and someone will know him as something other than the guy who played on the worst team ever. But until then, there's still a sniper in the forward spawn. I believe they just went down. Yes? Yeah, they did. That's crazy. Why didn't you just fuck up?
God!
User's trap dropping Knight. That's crazy. There's only 2 players left alive, just MG now, and he's not doing anything. That's not happening.
That was a trap and a half. Holy. Discord delay, says Mr. Chili. But again, capturing second right now. Gunrong! MG flanks from River, kills off Gunrong. Just to go for an eye, but Solrez is on the chase. Pull over, freeze. He is no longer breathing. MG down here, but Knight and Catfish on the second tier. APVC still above choke, is going to get killed right by the hit scan player.
What are you doing there?
30 yards the Geezer Gamers.
Mean Bug going down as well. That gives them 2-player ad as they try to push this here. They might actually try to poke it, even dry here, but that gun's going to be a massive problem for them if they do. Nat getting into that lower area now through River. We can see that they're getting very, very keen. Nat does end up getting spotted. He's going to have to play this one super safe. I do think he's probably going to go down for his efforts, but he does look like he's gotten out, which is kind of crazy. They just... Never mind, APVC. Good lord. How did he get through there?
Jump maps. Take it in clutch here. Tetris dead. Meme Bug on his second main. User picking up Nat. 3k from him, and that's almost going to be a wipe here. Where is Mr. Hawk? He's on middle with 24 HP. He is under it.
Why did they let APVC through, bro?
80 ad. Opsies. Let's see them push into mid. Are we all going to go through choke? It looks like we are. MG doing a lot of damage to the team. There goes User. Ali is minimal HP. Gunrun picks up the pack without knowing. Middle getting captured here. But again, they have to use this ad. It's only 60 so far. 60%. Oh. Gonna deny MG, but he's about to spawn. 50 ad. 40 ad here. Ooh, Nat. The orbital strike.
Yeah, that was crazy. Nat even got middied in the middle of all that, but nothing much to say for it. The Uber has been used by the Oxys. They've picked up a couple of gamers there on that last point. They still haven't capped the middle. It's looking pretty grim and dangerous for the medic and the scout there trying to get out. Solrez goes down. The medic does get cleaned up by a trap out of Hawk. He's probably going to die for his efforts. He does indeed. They do pick up Box. User trying to get in, trying to do some damage to the medic. Manages to drop Knight. Like, what is going on in this map, bro? This is nuts.
Salvage after salvage. You might as well call this Fallout. The amount of scrap and salvage that is happening.
This is so silly.
Yeah, it's just those simple mistakes that make a team lose.
Oh my god, bro. This is so bizarre.
God. Need a couple rounds to warm up. Still, 1-0. Opsies lead by 1. And it is 20 dis. The Geezers have to defend their second.
Yeah, man. I'm just like lost in this map, honestly. I'm like finding it hard to follow.
The many years of salt-free coming into effect there.
Yeah, it's the brain rot, man. You play with them for too long, you just get melted. Yeah, look, I think it's going to be an even Uber reset here. They are trying to get through that big door area, but they're in a pretty good position here to defend. And here we go. The counter Uber will come out. Tetrix does pick up Solrez nice and early. The counter Uber has come out. It's bullied gamers out. MG picking up Box on the back line in the meantime. Meanbug's still in here, probably going to get fragged, I would imagine. Catfish managing to take out quite a few gamers. Bit of damage onto the medic. Let him bleed out. Taunting in their face. James! Sorry, I shouldn't have done something. What the fuck are you doing?
That's it, infraction.
Jesus Christ, bro. You can't be taunting.
Should have killed Biden earlier, as you said, but Med was called low, so it's gone wrong.
Dude, no.
Ali with the headshot rocket onto Knight, and there goes him. What a salvage from Ali. Medic down here, Minbug on his main this time, Engineer. It's going to be a lot of out here for the Oxys here.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
That's what you get for taunting.
Oh my god.
Look,
being down Tetrix as well is really going to reduce their ability to defend this push. MG going down as well, quite a bit of damage on the Nat. Nat actually going down. Users really just like laying it all on the table, bro. Just like flopping it on. You can hear it going as it hits the table. You know what I mean? God,
I know what you mean. All pushing through big door, not clearing out the flanks. All choke. Demo dead. The trap's on point. Finally going to capture mid here, but again, it is 50 ad. Let's see it. Solres through. No Solly's ready for the spam. MG's out. Nat's in lobby. But MG's in river with the good old chili here. APBC caught out, not looking to his right. Gunrong is in a corner here. Very dangerous corner. Meatbug kills off Tetris, the other flank scout. Ali is going to spam the shutter door here. Solres on height, clearing off MG. Second's going to get captured, and it's even Ubers.
I'm so glad that Geezer Gamers managed to get out there without losing everyone like every other time. They do lose MG right then, which is kind of a poor time to do that, especially when you don't have like a sentry or a heavy or anything to rely on in the last here. Soldier does stuff up their bomb on the way in. Box going down. Oh, Solres getting memed on by Hawk as well. User does pick up Nat though, so that might delay things here. Meanbug picking up Catfish as well. I think it's going to be back to a reset. 2 players down on either side. I don't think we're going to see too much more aggression right now.
Still, look, 1-0, and there's 11 minutes and 17 seconds remain of this match.
This is way closer.
But, yeah.
Way closer.
God, whoever predicted 4-3, God.
What a fool.
Yeah,
what a muppet. We do see the turtle coming out as well. Tetrix onto Engineer now.
Solres on Sniper near the baby door, peeking into lobby, misses it.
APVC through into lower. I don't think they know he's there. Oh no, Catfish checking it now. Whoa, getting very low. APVC able to clean that one up. Probably able to get a bit of time on the point here. They've also picked up the sentry and that. APVC does go down. User picks up Tetrix and MG. This is looking so good for the Oxys here. Sniper on that balcony area as well. The sentry goes down one more time. And I think that's going to be the end of it. The Uber starting to fade now. Catfish getting slaughtered by Solres. Solres on that sniper getting a headshot onto the demo man as well. And that is 2-0 to the Oxys. That's massive.
Yeah. That is pretty massive. That was a really big round for both teams, actually. That's a really drawn out the time there. But 10 minutes, 7 seconds here. New mid to me, still down 2 rounds. The Geezers. Let's see a response.
Yeah, this is looking dangerous for the Geezer Gamers, man. They're going to have to really pull their finger out and do something here. Lots of damage on the Dem Man, nice and early. Big aggression onto that right-hand side by the Oxys. Getting maybe a little bit too confident here. They lose quite a few gamers. Gunrong down as well. Knight just has to stay alive, and it puts them in a really great position. For the Geezer Gamers here, they are looking a little bit disconnected, but they've got their med, they've got their scouts, they're looking ready to go big door. I could hear it in Catfish's voice. Oh, we're going big door, guys. But no one followed. Yeah, it's looking pretty good for them. We'll have to see if Sora's on that sniper, able to get up in that top area. I don't think anyone knows they're there. Picks up Tetrix. The med's still in a position to get sniped. You've got to stay safe, you silly bugger. Boy, oh boy. Hawk does manage to pick up Solres in the meantime. Bit of a fight going on in that upper area. They really want to use this Uber out here, even though they're down one of their scouts. Their other scout is here, has to get the flash, does manage to get it. The med going down now in the tail end of this Uber. Soldier going down as well. This could be the round that they need to collect. It's looking very close. They do manage to cap the point, and that is 1-2 to these gamers. I think you might have been onto something with your prediction earlier, mate.
Alright, we're still in with the predictions. It's fine. We're still in. What a round. User still 2 dominations, couple ones, but very dominant there from User. You can definitely tell here, but 2-1 Oxys. Now, I'd love to see another back-to-back here from Geezers, though.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
They're looking very aggressive on this mid too, picking up user very, very early. Nat does go down for it, but that's okay. That's a fine trade. They are managing to take some solid control here. Hawk down very, very low. They're just going to keep him alive. They'll be able to use that damage advantage. Here we go. Soldier in. Does end up taking quite a bit of damage. Not doing very much with it. Here we go. The other soldiers here now. Box going down. Not able to clean up the medic, although it did look close. My butthole clenched, I'm telling you. APVC trying to get out of there. Does manage to do so. MG now in behind. Onto the scout. Cleaning up Meanbug. 2 clean rockets. One more direct onto the other scout. Does end up going down user there to finally save the day. And it's just non-stop fighting. They're coming straight through choke here with the Uber. They're looking very, very ready. They pick up Solres. They do lose Catfish. The Uber came out of the Oxys. They forced the Uber. Their mid is just taunting because they have to. There is nothing they can do. Counter Uber does finally happen in the last safe moment there. I think it was a little bit of a spooksies as they were coming through that top area. And I think this is going to be the last watch, don't you?
I do think. Oh, Knight coming in clutch. This could be the collapse of a lifetime. You've activated my trap card, said the Oxys here, but through River, MG and Tetris could see a water play here. Catfish dead. Meanbug is dead, but Ali is on the case of
Tetris.
Oh, that was not looking good for the Oxys, but what a shot from Solres onto the medic. Mr. Knight, but yeah, taking second. That was not looking good. But MG behind in lobby. They didn't seem... Are they stopping second here? But MG's on last. But second is captured here. Now, this is interesting. All going through choke. But Nat is playing above. That's one rocket moves onto Nat. He decides to go for a different character, Mercenary. Does do a lot of damage, but no cleanup was there.
Dude, Nat, like, his timing was off by, like, a literal quarter of a second. He would have landed on the medic's head, but instead he just, like, turned the wrong way as he fell down at exactly the wrong moment. It's so tragic, man. Oh, that could have been the play of a life. Tetrix picking up Meanbug as they try to push into second here. Tetrix is kind of caught behind there from the looks of things. So we're going to have to see what happens there. Have they spotted him? I don't think they have. Oh, dude.
Oh. Back shots from Tetris onto Gunrung drops in. Here we are, Solres on rocks.
This is such a bizarre
APVC
game.
with its own sort of back shots with the help of Solres. Here we go. And last has been captured with the flank scout from Meanbug through good old River to last.
I just don't... What is going on in this game, brother?
It's just... Yeah, look. Again, this is the 8th and 9th seed here. So expect
but they're playing well.
Plays. Yeah,
they are
100%.
playing well. They're just playing strange, man. Absolutely strange. Coming into this mid, though, we do see the Oxys taking a very aggressive. Their side, middle, getting in there very deep, picking up Catfish and Nat right off the bat. They do lose user. I think that's still relatively mathematically even, but they bullied everyone out. There's no way that Geezer Gamers can get back in here without losing players like Hawk going down there. Scout now very close to going down. Tetrix going down. It's just MG and Knight. Knight actually dying in the meantime. MG going down. That is a wipe, although there was 2 spawns right at the tail end, so... should we grant them? Should the council grant them this pleasure of being called a wipe?
Oh, 100%. Definitely
It's a wipe.
there.
It's a
APVC
wipe.
could be... Oh, not dead. Yeah, look, that was just a good from APVC and Ali just spamming onto the enemy's choke here. They use the Uber through. They catch up. Chili taunting on the last hold there. Knight does, unfortunately, die during the super trade here. It's only 2 up and they're both below 100 HP. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a 4-1 to the Oxys here.
Mate, your prediction is looking closer and closer. Oxy only has to pick up 2 more rounds here.
I think, look, if you double bomb, if you be more aggressive on the side of Geezers here, I think it'll do wonders.
Yeah, look, if they can make something happen here, I'll be very pleased. I'm not gonna lie. But look, there's still the 3rd map. The bomb coming in. APVC does go down, but does hold everyone up for a second there, doing quite a bit of damage. Box picking up MG, Nat down as well. Catfish still alive here. getting some beam, looking like he wants to make something happen. He's looking a bit mapped, if I'm being real. Just look at the way his camera's moving around. That's nuts. Scout caught in that elbow area, probably being called out as a please focus this player down. There we go. One more down. There's still some spawns coming in now. This is a long mid. There's a scout fight on the middle point. Here we go. Scout down very low. Soul Res does die. Catfish goes down to user in the middle of all that. The Uber gets used, and Geezer Gamers don't have it yet. Knight not quite healing. That's insane.
The aggressive worked in the Geezer's favor, but yet again, overall DM.
Oh, dude.
Tetris
Absolutely
putting on the angles of a... Is that Greg Inglis or is that Tetris? Who knows? Benji Marshall, that's who he is. Mr. Chili down, there goes the demo, and Tetris, oh my god! Oh my god! Benji Marshall breaking those ankles, he's still alive in the enemy's choke.
Hell of a gamer.
Oh, still alive? Oh my god. Here we go, MG. A little bit of damage onto Sora's. Knight dead with the APVC through choke. Nat above choke here.
There's so much going on the whole way through. This is like, you ever done like a history class and you read like all this stuff and it's just mega confusing or something?
Yeah.
It's sort of like, it's like reading a book about like the Persians like invading Greece. It's just bizarre. Like it doesn't...
Genghis Khan.
Oh my lord. Look, the Uber has come out. It's looking great for the Oxys here. I think they're about to convert this into the 5th round. They pick up Knight nice and early. There's really no one else to kill. Hawk's stuck outside of his own last. They've yet to cap the second point though, so maybe I've been a bit hasty calling this one a done deal. Catfish trying to clean up that one gamer in the back end there. Not able to make it happen, but that doesn't matter. They've held the last. And they've even held the second, so they've prevented some of the forward spawns as well. This is actually pretty good for Geezer Gamers here. They've even got a little bit of ad coming their way, but I do see a little sneaky surprise.
He's undisguised, by the way. I thought I'd let you know. He is undisguised and he's walking through choke.
Beast. Absolute beast. Does end up getting shredded, but that not before Box uses that confusion to kill the med. Very well played there, actually.
Knight is dead, so Gunrong, they're all going to feed in for Gunrong. Let's see how they kill off the Oxy's Medikit from Geezers. Still on mid. Knight is up in 2 seconds. Let's see it.
With 40 seconds till we hit Banny config, it's going to start being do or die for Geezer Gamers here already, actually.
Through choke, APVC through drop down does catch off the Devilman, not watching it. Knight is out through choke here, but Tetris is under. Benji Marshall is dead. Catfish dead as well. Matt, that's a lot of players down, and it's 60 ad here for the Oxys. I definitely think you should take this.
Yeah, I think this is potentially a done deal on the round this time. If they cap second, which they've yet to even start. They're using into last. They've just started capping, so they're down one of their players. MG trying to get behind. He's looking to block this second cap yet again. MG out there trying to make stuff happen. Lots of gaming happening on the last, though, but it's not enough. MG was able to block that second cap. Again, they're stuck in this situation where, sure, they've killed everyone. They have done absolutely everything that they have to do, but they're just unable to make it happen. Players on the last point doesn't make a difference. They are holding players in that spawn, though. Although here comes Hawk, does end up getting shredded by APVC, down very, very low, trying to get out through that river area. Unbelievable that he manages to get away. But yeah, look, it's just such a scrappy fight, so much going on. MG really saving their bacon twice in a row.
Yeah, look, finally second has been captured. This is 30 ad here for the Geezers here. I'm crossing my fingers and toes for them to get around here. But they're on their last. Hopefully a leapfrog is in session. But again, Ubers look like, yeah, again, 40 ad for the Geezers, but all the players are up. No off classes other than Tetris on Engineer.
If they're running Tetris on Engineer, they're going to total last with ads. Stop it. It's so boring.
Oh, deja vu. God.
They know better than this, man. This would have been a golden opportunity to actually put some aggression in.
Hey, look, APVC Spy, we've seen it. Like, distract here. I want to see it in use.
Yeah, look, maybe the one. But look, at the moment, it's just going to be a bit of a reset. They've got to wait 3 minutes out to get it to reset to the middle. Tetrix, a bit behind the times, running the standard wrench instead of the jag.
Hey, there's something you don't know and I don't know. But yeah, what are you doing? POV, you're the Oxys here, Snaz.
Look, I just spam. Like, they've been managing to get so much like team damage in that I think they're in a pretty good position to make something happen here. They do have a soldier through that lower area as well. It does get cleaned up. APVC going down. Bit of an exploratory play. An expeditionary force, some would say. MG picking up 2 now, actually. Picking up the other soldier, Box. Yeah, this might be the chance to push out for the Geezer Gamers.
Yeah. Elise are up in 2 here. User in River Hawk. Mr. Chili closing it off here. They're still in. The Gunrong with a 2-1-2 left and right. Good night. Gunrong dead. Night is up.
How does he get away with that? Nat is crazy, bro. I like I said, I didn't even know he was still playing. That's like, he's really showing up to this game.
Recently came back. Yeah, he's popping off recently.
Yeah. Look, there's still a player in last there. They have that spy. This could be really, really bad. APVC. Do they know he's in there?
He's about to sap.
Getting sapped. Yeah, they're going to know about him now. So many players on last still. So that's the end of that one. Nat and the rest of his team managing to cap that second point, get themselves a bit of breathing room. They're looking very, very keen with this Uber ad to make something happen. But again, Snakewater mid, it's difficult to Uber into. It's difficult to achieve anything with. They're looking very, very keen. Box. Ali, I think you've called them. Jumping in, does end up going down. Does pick up Catfish, though, which is pretty good. And here we go. User kind of trapped in that elbow area. Oh, no!
Such an unlucky moment from Knight. Literally surfing onto the sticky traps he didn't even see. Unfortunate. User down. Nat, Tetris, Gunrong down. This is going to be another skirmish, but Catfish. Gonna SBS, Scout first, Sniper.
Oh, no.
Ali. Oh, no.
Dude.
That was so... I felt that. I honestly did.
On top of landing on the stickies and just getting absolutely pounded, Knight accidentally walked out of the forward spawns when there was a player there and could not get back in. Like, 2 deaths in a row that, like, oh, dude, you'd feel horrid about.
Yeah, instant jamified. It was just like stepping on just a landmine. It was gone.
Yeah, man, you gotta be cautious walking through the jungle there. APVC with a massive buff on the HUD, I can see.
Oh my!
Holy heck! Yeah, APVC is getting buffed, man, getting absolutely buffed. It's crazy. In the meantime, we're seeing a bit of a push coming out of the Oxys here. They've got such a massive ad. We're reconnecting to the server, I think, because the game has just ended. I think they changed map without waiting for the STV. Situation normal. Come here, you bastards. Hold on, I've got my little gun here. Bang.
Something on Scout. But yeah.
I guess it's just over then.
Yeah,
I think it's a safe bet.
It is a 5-1. Someone fact check me right now.
It's got to be a 5-1, which does mean we're going to the third map, which is Metalworks.
It is Metalworks. Interesting.
Metalworks?
Yeah, it did end with a 5-1. Hopefully we'll get some logs soon.
I was going to say, we're going to get our towel in here to tell us how bad our predictions were.
To go back to predictions for a second, no predictions were correct. This is a very difficult crop to get around. But yeah, looking at these logs, I tell you what, as a viewer experience, that was a chaotic match.
Oh, it was unreal.
Did that feel as chaotic for you guys as it did for the viewers?
Yeah, it was absolutely bizarre. I could barely keep my head like in the game. You know what I mean?
I don't think I've seen so many salvages and chaos for ages.
Yeah. Just some crazy shit going on.
And User just absolutely thriving in that chaos. He loves it.
Dude, 378 DPM out of User there. There's actually a lot of big numbers here, if I'm being real. But 378 is a bit of a standout. That's kind of nuts.
Yeah, we saw so many off classes as well. A lot of soul res sniping. Nat with the off classes as well. Saw him on Spy. Yeah, there was so much going on.
Yeah, a lot going on.
The med, I think, survivability pretty much reflects how scrappy those fights were. Felt like every fight there was one or both medics dying. Yeah, I think you summed it up really well when you said they're playing well, but they're playing strange. It was definitely strange.
Well, I mean, I think we can just like let the Twitch chat tell us. Flighter Grey, who also another player I did not know was still around, just coming through. It was pretty scrappy on both sides, and that's really the only way you can actually.
I gotta agree.
Sum that one up. It's just so manky. Like, there's so much going on.
There were a few attempts to restore order, like MG blocking second, trying to slow down the chaos a little bit.
Twice.
Yeah. He's nuts. He's absolutely nuts. But yeah, when it seemed as though every time Giza had an advantage, it was inevitably thrown by some crazy play coming out of one of the red soldiers. I swear APVC was always on top of Knight that whole game. Oh, so depressing.
Oh, just some absolutely wild plays just all over.
Yeah. Shout out to Gunrong staying survivable there. And yeah, with the 5-1 to get the scores back up. None of us were correct. I mean,
no.
One of us was more correct than the other, but it's not. I don't know. Maybe we're getting better at this. Maybe we're not. But next map is Metalworks. What do we think in Metalworks? I think Metalworks is quicker to punish these sort of chaotic plays. But I could be wrong. Maybe it'll be even more chaotic than the last map.
I mean, at risk of being a one-trick pony. Oh, actually, you know what, Freaky? You're top of the whiteboard. You got to go first, man.
Okay.
Metalworks, Freaky. Come on, this is the best of the third map.
Look, these guys have been dominant, especially the second map. Not so much the first, but I'm keen to see them on the third map. I think that APVC, User, and Solres will put a number on these guys here, and they will win the third map. So we'll definitely see a User and APVC high damage log is incoming.
Yep. What's the score prediction, do you think?
Predictions, I'm actually going to say a 5-3.
5-3? So an even higher scoring map than the last one. Snazzy, what are your thoughts?
I do not think it's going to be a 5-3. I think it's going to be... what I was going to say is, at risk of being the one-trick pony, I do think Gaze Gamers actually have a bit of an ad here, just in the fact that Metalworks has been around for a long time. They've played a lot of it, and it's only sort of recently come back into the map pool to my memory, but I've sort of been out for a couple of seasons in a row, so I don't really know. I think they're going to take it, but I think it's going to be really hard fought, and I think it'll be a lot of scores with how manky everyone seems to be playing, and I think it's going to get weirder at the end here. So I think it'll probably be like a 5-4 to Gazer Gamers.
5-4, so even higher scoring.
I think there's going to be a lot of scoring going on, man. I think it's going to be foul.
Interesting.
It's all about the salvages.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm trying to think about Metalworks last year. It can be a bit of a pickle. You get your team is stuck in spawn, so much cap time for free. I think you could be onto something. But I might go with 5-2 just to be slightly more conservative than Freaky. Also in favor of Oxy. So it's hard though. And I'll just rewrite this because, perfectionist. I'll put the whiteboard away for a second. It's enough about the whiteboard because it's about the whole tournament. It's about the course of this evening. We're only our first series of 3 series that our lovely viewers will see tonight. The winners of this game will go to play against Protein Farts, which has the likes of Hungry and...
Owen and... hold on, I've got the roster open. We've got
a lot.
We've got Dork, Wills, Raven, Lex, Perre, Hungry. That's crazy. Alright.
We're already going. They don't hesitate, these damn teams. Okay, I'll see you in about half an hour.
I'll see you shortly.
I'll see you then, Judy.
Alright. For all of the marbles, ladies and gentlemen, Gazer Gamers and the Oxys getting in onto this mid. Walk down very, very low. Does go through that lower area. APVC very super deep. Tetrix taking them out nice and early. Able to make that one happen. It's actually like the only player dead so far. Ali, very deep, and unable to collect the medic down on 89 health. It's actually looking pretty good for Geezer Gamers here. They have picked up Gun Wrong. They're chipping down the demo man. They're playing this very, very safe now, which is good. There is still that scout on the form of Meanbug here. They haven't actually cleaned up any of these gamers. Solres does go down, but Catfish does as well. Meanbug in behind, taking out the medic. God, what is going on? You guys are crumbling. You're crumbling.
Cleaning up. The janitorial squad is called. But Mr. Chili, alive on mid, playing. It's going to rotate on mid onto his side here. 70 HP. Doesn't get a spam off. Mid fight. This is technically a mid fight. Still going on right now.
Still a goddamn mid.
God. Salvage.
It's crazy. It finally goes. The mid fight finally ends. Oxy's managing to pick up the first mid, but they've actually got crits. I've just noticed. So they're looking at their crits ad here, and they're looking to push this one very quickly into the second tier.
Look, if they, look, it's going to be interesting because. Look, they're playing default here. Catfish and Mr. Knight are playing Shutter here. If they, well, the Solis are in. APVC's high bombing it to bomb it, but they use the crits. APVC dead, uses sticks off the Shutter, does kill off Catfish, and the Ubers are out. Mr. Chili is in for the Gunrung, pipes him, and they're finishing off from Benji Marshall Tetrix with the 1-2 onto Gunrung and Solres, but User trying to clean up does die for a 3k and a wipe for the Geezers to push under mid.
For the life of me, I cannot figure why you would play crits like that.
I think it's more of a distraction play where you look at the solis and then Users just walks in through alley.
Yeah, I suppose.
Alley or Valley? Yeah. Go on.
Alley. It's kind of wild though. It's very freaky.
Yeah.
It's very freaky. But look, Box picks up MG as they try to come in there. Tetrix does go down after picking up Box, so it's a bit of just back and forth fragging here. It's very scrappy coming into this second point. Catfish taking a pipe, does go down. Another one from User there to clean him up. And look, Nat is down very, very low. Just give him a bow, bro. It's just the medic. Knight fleeing for their lives. Yeah, they're very bizarre fights. Again, I think, again, it's going to keep being scrappy. I think there's going to be a lot of scores. I'm telling you.
Definitely here. But again, Uber's, excuse me, the pub squash is coming through again. It's going to be at least 20, 15 dis here. Ali could be caught, which they are. God, it's going to be hard with Ali is bombing Ali. God.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Down is down, the classic.
Yeah. Slowly down here on the second defense. Uber evens. How are we pushing this, Mr. Geese's Gamers?
I think they're just going to take a classic solo through, but losing Catfish there might slow them down, especially knowing that it's even Ubers. Like, you can afford to delay things. However, letting your med get chipped down quite a bit while there's a soldier jumping on you, not so great. In fact, the med goes down to a pistol.
Oh my god! User! Yeah, to a pistol from unders there, but User just... He's taunting, yeah, definitely worth it. He just air shot. Oh my lord!
I just, what is going on, man? I think User even... Oh boy! Contributed to some of that stuff with the med going down. I think there was a bit of damage out of User there to actually turn that one into a frag. This is looking great for the Oxys. I mean, it's full ad. They're still got to play it down. They're just walking straight through alley, and so they should. Catfish
does get caught out through alley. High bum from alley, from alley. Yes, tongue twisters. Here we go, 50 ad for the Oxys. Are we going to use it onto bridge? We are. User still not yet. Use finally just use. Almost dropping that gun wrong. Gotta respect those soldier bombs there, but still, no point capture still yet. Solo is finally doing it. That's a lot of damage. Oh my god, APVC gun wrong, dead Catfish on the heavy himself.
This is crazy. Why were they defending this? This is insane. They've still got the Uber as well. Catfish, like, actually showing up in that last push, able to just, like, mince players. They were sort of caught out. They were in the wrong spot, too close to the spawn there, just able to just mince a couple in a row. Meanbag up on Sniper here could be a problem as they try to push into this lobby area, heading out from the second point, which they've just capped. See if there's any frags able to happen. Oh! One soldier. Good night, Nat. It was good to see you again.
Ali in a spot with APBC. APBC's in Meanbug dead, but APBC's in Batman, kills off Catfish, but Ali is still above. Sees Tetris death on him. 5k from user, APBC dead. Ali could see the death of MG. I'll see it. Yeah.
Dude, there's so much going on. They kept their Uber here, and I think they desperately want to get away with it. They're probably going to lose second here regardless, but look, it's going to be even Ubers into last, which I think is kind of a better situation for Gears Gamers here. I mean, look, they can't rely on just getting away with the most ridiculous defense twice in a row, though.
Hey, where's Catfish? I need him on heavy.
Still scout for now. I think they want to be quite reactive in case they manage to make something happen in this lobby area here as they spam it. Yeah, this is just a bizarre game. Have I told you I hate this map?
Oh, I hate it too. Do not fret.
It's terrible. Midi. Nice big midi. Absolutely fragging a couple of gamers there. Tetrix picking up APVC with the gun. Box gone down as well. Ali there. And Catfish getting very, very deep. Picking up user. That's kind of crazy. They do get the Uber out as well. Counter Uber out of Geezer Gamers. Probably could have held it, but I don't know. Maybe I'm being too eager there. The Gamers still in that lobby area. One scout trying to sort of back away towards the wrong last, buddy. Solres does go down. Catfish now getting forward, picking up the medic as they push on through. We do see quite a few frags actually coming out here. One soldier bombing the point does end up going down. Knight getting the kill credit for that one. Congrats, mate. And
yes.
Good defense, good hold. There is still a scout in that alley area that they have not checked for.
Yeah. I saw the shadows myself. Very unfortunate. Not dead. User kills off a soldier. Does die for himself. Yeah. Again, Salvage City is just one after the other. There's no, like, that well-executed plan from Ali and APVC on mid was the only really plan. Other than that, it's just, we keep saying salvage, but it really is.
Yeah, honestly, it absolutely is. And look, they're pushing straight on through this alley. They're getting quite a lot of damage on the gun wrong. This is looking much more like the Geezer Gamers that I expected to see. Losing their medic, scout, and demo man on that second point. Kind of proving me wrong, though. Catfish finally getting forward, trying to clean up that last player in the lobby area. Definitely trying to make this last push happen, regardless of the situation. If they can cap second quick enough, last point cap's pretty quick here. It takes a while to get to the point. They're onto the point 3 times on the cap. First round. Good reaction speed from Catfish and MG there to get straight onto last and just, like, stand on the point. Don't even try to prevent them getting out of spawn. Just standing on the point did so much work there, man. Crazy.
Hello, Bedroll. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, just standing still on that point. Knight definitely dropped. Should be more reactive there. But again, Ali bombed from Ali. Very fast bomb. Here we go. New mid, new me. What are we going to think? Playing default a little bit. Double solid bomb. Very aggressive from MG and Mr. Nat killing off user here. But Ali is still alive here. But APVC as well. The orbital onto Tetris kills him off. Oh my god, the air shot onto that scout. Done wrong, 70 HP. Both medics are really rolled here, but it is 10. Never mind.
Meanbug able to pick up Knight there on the backside. I was like watching it happen. I think it was on the stream, just like whiffed 2 or 3 in a row. I finally managed to collect it, and then follow up with Hawk and Catfish to cap the point. Fort, you don't.
Oh, that is so mean.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
Hey, 1-0. This is different. Geezers 1-0.
Yeah, they're just going to keep that sort of momentum here onto the Metalworks. It's just crazy. I'm still cackling at this Meanbug play.
God.
Oh my lord.
God. 20 to 30 deaths here. Both teams, I can hear both scouts hurting themselves. Which means they are building. Now, as this stalemate here. I am going to take a swig of my pub squash.
Oh, the pub squash swig. That's like a big one too. That's a strong swig.
APVC.
But yeah, look, APVC, big old bomb straight onto the medic, does end up getting the force out of Knight there, which is, that's good, but, you know, not really able to achieve too much. They do pick up a couple of gamers in the backside of that one as well. One of the scouts and the other soldier in the meantime, and that might give them what they need to try to get the force here. They've gotten that one, MG able to get through and clean up that force with Nat as well, trying to do some work there in the middle area. That force is going to be pretty crucial for them here. In fact, they're probably going to pick up Solres, and that might give them everything they need. They're med very, very close in that lobby area, getting down very, very low. Catfish managing to pick up Box. Knight getting the kill cred again onto APVC. User very aggressive, unable to make it happen. But look, the medic does get out. Gunrong fleeing through that alley area. Chili Hawk trying to make something happen, but ends up committing to just playing in that lobby area. Solres on Spy again? No, okay, not on Spy. That's pretty good. That's pretty good out of Geezer Gamers here.
20, it's about to be 20 discs. 30 discs, sorry, I can count, I swear.
They've got the scout on second already. Their players are still in lobby. If they rout them very, very hard here, which does look like they're doing, the Uber's probably going to come out here. They're so keen. They're so keen in there. The Uber does get used. Everyone on the team's low. Catfish picking up User nice and early into this push. This is pretty good. They've got time on the point already. Players nowhere near the point. APVC able to spoon Hawk. Catfish going down as well. That's actually going to really put a dent in their plans here to cap this. They've even got players like way behind. They did get the Uber out of Gunrong, sorry, which is going to be pretty good for them as they try to come through here. APVC able to get through.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I saw that all unhappen, and the airshot from Chili. Oh, Gunrong dead. MG kills him. Here we go, User and Meanbug. The taunt kills off Nat as well, but User cleans it up. It's Demo v Demo, Demon vs Demon. Here we go. Battle of the Bulge here, Battle of the Bridge. Yeah, what a spoon. I saw that in real time. Still a skirmish. User dead, Knight dead, Solar is dead.
Dude.
This is like... APVC Solo doesn't really get any damage off here, but Gunrong and Ali want to fight second.
Oh, dude, Tetrix going straight into last. This is so big. There's no one there to block. There is no one there to block. Three times on the point, yet again, 2-0 to Geezer Gamers. They are so smart wrapping around gamers here, man. It's so good.
Yeah, I'm going to say the word salvage yet again, but APVC, he was like 30 HP, a bit exaggerated, and then he just go for the last resort, marker guard in the medic. God.
Oh, dude. Just insane, man. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, fully know what you mean. Blah, blah, blah.
There's just so much going on. Hawk getting quite a bit of damage at the start of this first mid, able to make some stuff happen, but here comes the high bomb out of both of the soldiers. Ali and their other soldier, I can't remember the name, getting in there, but there's so much going on. Players are going down left, right and center. APVC and Ali both down alongside User. That's going to give everything they need to Geezer Gamers here. They're able to sort of start pushing through. They only lost Nat for the pleasure of that middle.
Oh my God.
They do lose Catfish. Nice little frag out of Meanbug as they try to push into second here, but the Ubers are equalising.
MG Force's Gunrong here is quarter HP, and we're going to be post-Uber into lobby, taking up that health pack. God, if they were a bit closer with that, they could have caught out the whole team and get last another round for free. But again, full this. MG down as though, but APVC tries to go for the airshot. 9 half HP in their choke. Nice spam from Ali. Chili down, Gunrong trying to find some kills to buff his stats. The pub squash effect.
Squash effect, you're exactly right. Looking like the force coming out of one of the soldiers. Ali able to get in there and get that force. They have picked up 2 with this Uber that they had forced out of them so far. It's actually pretty good for them. They're getting very, very keen in that lobby area, but MG does end up going down. Catfish very, very deep, picking up the demo man. Probably going to die for the pleasure. Let's get them. No, that's it. crazy. Knight, absolutely huge. Does go down finally to APVC. Tetrix is there this time. It's looking pretty good for the Geezer gamers here. They're picking up that medic. There's a scout in the air, absolutely shredded. Does not yet go down. Finally does. Tetrix on the point, and that is 3-0 to the Geezer gamers. And I got to tell you, I think everyone's predictions are a bit bazonkers already.
Yeah, this is a good change of pace here. This is applying pressure for the Oxys here. Very dominant in that second map and slightly of that first map, but again, it's all about they're 3 down. What is the response, Oxys?
Now, Oxy's really going to have to turn it up here, get the heat on if they're going to be making stuff happy. They're a bit slow in the mid, but they're coming through that sort of like lobby area. Ali with a nice big bomb. Does end up meeting a soldier in the air, coming in for another one. So much damage. Knight going down. Catfish on like 10 health. Like 10 health? It's exactly 10 health. When did I turn into this person?
Tetris could see some B shots. Kills off Gunrung. Does die for it. Tetris, God. Put in the moves on the enemy team. Salvages yet again, and that is some of the team-wide respawning.
Tetrix is really showing like just absolute bastage. Absolute bastage.
Sora's doing a Jenga 7 in right lobby of blue lobby, sorry. Hiding in the corners here. Let's see what he produces. Oh, he's behind. Wait. One. Oh, okay, never mind. We're gonna see an alley fight here. 50 deaths. Geezers have the ad.
The Geezers do have the ad here. They finally cleaned up that player behind.
Take the cam off.
Take the cam off. Box does go down, alley down yet again. That's 2 player ad now alongside their 50 Uber ad. As long as they don't flub this super hard, they actually use very early, trying to get in there, trying to make something happen. MG, I think that was a bit of a preemptive use, man. They pick up APVC on the back line of that one. Nat picking them up in that lobby area. But the counter Uber's about to come through. They're actually already looking like they want to poke in. Being in that lobby area, that mid to second connector is so dangerous, man. But they've almost got the Uber. In fact, they've got it. And I can smell how this one ends, can't you?
Oh, it is going to produce a stinky smell for MG. There he goes into Davy Jones's locker.
I haven't even used.
They traded here, but again, it's about to be 30 deaths. The sync from Chile, Skybox's user. It's going to be posted on second, and we could see a re-aggression soon. MG's up in 2, and they're on 90%. Like 7 minutes.
What the hell?
I
suppose they were like really far back, but here we go. Big old bomb coming out. The Uber has come through. They do lose Nat in the middle of that Uber, but they picked up Gunrung. They picked up User. They've picked up quite a few gamers.
Wait, APVC's behind. He's low, but oh, Sora's dead. Ali with the help. Knight near the shutter, going unders. If only, just a bit early. APVC would have gotten it, but it is going to be a wipe for the Oxys.
The control point is being contested.
They didn't block Med with the midpoint, but they should be able to block a couple other gamers. Maybe. No, they're only going to block one. So I don't think that's going to be enough to get a free second out of the deal. And they're going to have to keep playing it slow. But man, it's turning into a bit of a game already. Oxy's like on a knife's edge here, man. Because if they really pull their finger out, they can absolutely turn this one around, even before we hit the banning conflict.
Well, Meanbug on sniper lower left. That could put the finger out. Ali tries to highbomb it, kind of bait them in. It's all about the Meanbug play here. Ali dead, that's a solid dead, but Meanbug is still sniper. They have to get a pick here. They really do, but they see him on that lower right. Catfish is running at him. Still, even if there's Ali dead, Meanbug could be caught, and no, he isn't. He's out to last. They're demo dead Chili.
Oh, what were you doing there, man? MG in very deep, picks up Soul Res. The Ubers have come out of both teams. It's looking fairly even. It's looking like it might be a bit of a better Uber for the Oxys, but Catfish has picked up 2 here. I think it might actually look like a bit of a last push. They're in very, very deep. Soldier about to go down. Box now. Ali, they've got players on the point. That's 4-0 to the Geezer Gamers.
Not looking really good for the Oxys here. Yeah, 4-0, and it's 5 minutes left. They have to They have to put it in the fast lane. They have to be a Vin Diesel and Paul Walker Fast and Furious moment. They have to be fast and furious. New mid.
They definitely have to unlock some of that rage, I think.
Family.
You're exactly right. And family. Forget the family.
Mid fighter. Delay bomb, APBC and Ali are in only a single bomb from MG, and they just double rocket Knight here. They have to bunker with their med, Gunrong and Ali. But oh, he has to cross the open ground, the open ocean. There's no sharks out yet, but Catfish could be a bull shark. But he sunk to the bottom of the Brisbane River. Hawk chilly trying to clean up, and he wipes his fingers on his own clothes. Picks up the Gunrong, Tetris down, MG in lobby.
That was an absolutely feral poo pipe to take out Gunrong there. Like, you're saying he's wiping his fingers on his clothes. I'm telling you, he's wiping his face with the bag. Like an animal.
No taunting on, beautiful. The Yeti taunt.
Fire out.
Yeah. 40 dis. 40 dis for Oxy's hit. This is... Look, they're on the second, yeah? They're on their own second. But they have Uberad. It's kind of like a little bit grim, but not too much. What do you think?
I mean, look, I think with the way this one's playing out, they're probably going to be able to exploit like a poor sack here. But look, they are in some trouble here. They are desperate to sort of get this forward and try to close out this map because they don't want to go to that banning config and give them too many opportunities to exploit mistakes. So here, it looks like they are getting pretty keen. Nat going down, APVC, taking out Tetrix as well. It's quite terrible for the Geezer Gamers. It's really bad. They do end up using here. They have picked up one of the scouts and one of the soldiers. The Demo Man does manage to get away. There is still a soldier behind them as well in that lobby area. Does end up going down, APVC there. And they're just going to have to back up. They know they're on massive dis. They know, yeah, sure, we've got a couple of players, but it's just not enough to make anything happen. Absolutely tragic stuff. Love to see it.
Love to see it for the Oxys, or love to see it for the Geezers?
Love to see it for myself, you know.
Yeah, real, yeah. Yeah, very true. 50 dis. Oxys have that ad. Let's see if we can reciprocate around here.
Yeah. I can see a world where they can make this happen.
Oh, 100%. Using Dead Tetris. We've seen so much from him. Playing in Shut It All, kills off the demo. Gunrong just pushes through and watches it, but Soros wants to take it into the right. Could see a hero shot, doesn't take it. They use the Ubers, the blue combo, use it on second. Gunrong in right lobby, kills off Tetris. Ali dead, 4K from the good old Catfish. I'm going to see Post Uber on second, and we see a follow-up here from Nat, cleaning up Gunrong, Walk dead, APBC dead. Solres unders, takes the packs, he's bounced up and on to his death screen. Catfish is seen with this 5K.
Absolutely excellent post over. They cleaned up so many players there. Losing Demo Man kind of sucks, but that's fine if you pick up that many players. That was very, very big. And now with a 40% ad, they just got to watch for this sniper who gets a shot immediately. They just got to look for that sniper, and they can just keep moving forward here, I think. Nat getting pack, looking like he wants to make something happen. MG, big damage on one of the soldiers there. Ali trying to get out through. Ali does manage. Good choice. Yeah, it's pretty slow spot in the game, but with the Uber about to come through, I think Geezer Gamers are going to be starting to push in the very, very near future. They're just going to look out for this sniper. Does hit a body shot. The Uber gets used. They're through into that second area. No one's going down on either side so far. Meanbug's still on that sniper, still hoping for a frag. APVC and Solres going down 2 now for that Uber. Oh god, the med and the sniper duel.
Oh god.
That was horrifying.
God, just seeing it through the sniper's lines. Oh,
yeah, exactly. So how do you imagine the Oxys want to play this one here? Because obviously they've got this massive Uber ad.
Wait for spawners, and they're just going to play the point or try to force them, which they do. Gunrong just playing a little bit too far forward for my liking. Half HP for post Uber for him, and it's going to be 60 ad here. But Nat is dead. They're down one solely. 13 seconds until banning config. So we are going to see a first of 5. MG dead. That's a lot of damage. Tetris dead. Catfish is unders. Meanbug leans him up. Knight dead. This is going to be a finger-licking good moment for Maikani. Toyota. There it goes, Hawk. Nat in alleyway. There's no pack just yet for him in the red alleyway. Meanbug spots him. Our Yeti enthusiast is clean. That is a wipe of the geezers here. Oxy's really showing up, turning the tides, question mark?
Yeah, who knows? It's I don't know. With this banning config, it just I hate it. It's really throwing me off, bro. Alright. Alright, I can see the game, I can see what's going on, I can see that they're having a backup with that massive Uber disc.
He's having a flashback. It's PTSD. Grandpa, I'm sorry, Tetris.
I just don't want to play for ages, bro. The 6-hour finals. Look, Nat absolutely getting shredded, trying to prevent things in that like shutter door area. Hawk going down as well. It's pretty desperate defense here. And with this banning config, I mean, this first round could be the first of many if things go wrong. Catfish picking up user there, though. That's very, very good. The counter Uber does manage to come out as well. They need to clean up some of these players pretty lickety-split, or it's going to be a big problem for them. They do lose Nat. Sora's does go down for it, though. And they're looking pretty keen to get on out into that lobby area.
Yeah, great collapse. 100% good cap time here, but Meanbug is going to see the log. I don't think second is going to get 4. Meanbug is on the last. Does die to the bridge, spam, but a lot of players dead here. No Solis on the side, but Knight is dead as well. No Solis on the side of Oxy's here. Going to play lobby. But Gunner is getting forwarded by... No! It's all karma. It's all karma from the Gullywash. Nat bombing Solres unfortunately doesn't get any damage off, so picks up a second.
Yeah,
60
look.
ad, but MG has...
MG! Oh, right on the med too. Is anyone going to defend this medic? Holy heck. MG does end up going down the scout there, able to make things happen. Tetrix up on that heavy already. I'm looking forward to seeing the disgusting, absolutely magnetic tracking that we're going to see out of this heavy. Yeah, oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, dude.
It's alright.
See, the problem with this banning config is I don't know now whether, like, even if the hold works, I'm still in for like another 10 minutes of gaming.
Pretty much. Pro super in front of Shadow. Ali dead, Tetris dead. Still, traps have not been dead on this last. Chili's playing a wide with Nat. A lot of good spam on to win. And MG with the air shot. Down on 7 HP. He was 4. Good spam from APBC, but they are playing the point. APBC does get cleaned up. Solres doesn't clean up Nat, getting his revenge. And it's only User. Gunning with 60 HP. They have to leave or else they get killed out. Right lobby, which MG is on the case. Yeah. But he's waddling. Meanbug could have a say in it. He crouches just in case there's a CSGO player. Meanbug dead. Tetris cleans him up.
And Solres up on Spy yet again.
Spray control.
They're definitely doing their absolute darndest here. Catfish picking up Ali on the tail end of all that. With the Uber here, that could be what they need to start getting moving. Solres in behind already. Nice and quiet, keeping it gentle. Does get bumped into by Catfish. I don't know if... Did they see?
Lag.
Did they see?
I don't... No? I think it was just a moment of, like, lag type of thing.
And it's going to be an even reset, too. This is crazy.
Solres.
Oh, dude, terrible time to decloak. MG managing to catch out that Spy. The Uber does get used. It's a nice big Catfish solo. They're in pretty deep. They've done quite a bit of damage to all sorts of people. Box picking up Tetrix on the backside of that one, I guess. Catfish picking up User as well. This is actually a really good fight for the Geezer gamers here. They are down both their scouts, though. So it's just both soldiers and the medic here. Sorry, not both soldiers. Just the medic, the demo, and one of the soldiers. Knight picking up a BVZ, but it is a counter frag, both of them going down for their efforts there. In good news, both medics are dead, but it's going to be a lot better for the Oxys with the spawns. Nat still fighting on the middle here against the scout, very dangerous, and that's going to be the end of it. Tetrix just spawning in, does end up giving up on that one, and that's the end of that fight. It's just so scrappy. It's the same as on that last map, man.
Exactly. Look, MG bombing through onto mid, killing off Gunrong. Yeah, that flank and that pogo from that little hut area near the alleyway was perfect from him. Good play. Good salvage. Here we go. Deja vu. 30 deaths. Jesus on their last with 30 deaths. It's like we've seen this before. Ooh, haven't seen this before. Yeah. We're changing the timeline. MCU.
What happened there? That's wild.
It must have been traps and he rocket jumped on like 20. Yes, something like that.
Like if you hit the trap wrong and then like get slammed into the fucking into the ground there,
Yeah, the new Captain America there.
Yeah, very weird. Look, it's even over situation. That one frag didn't really cause any push. Ali getting in, nice big high bomb. Both soldiers in for the high bomb. Onto the med. Are they going to get the force? They have not yet. They have lost one. They do get the drop though, and everyone on Geezer Game is very, very low. Nat now starting that second. No, are you gonna start second?
Here we go. Nat is behind.
He's just mucking around behind. He doesn't do anything.
Guess what, Snazzy? 4-1. The Oxys.
I hate the Banny config, man. I hate it so much.
Hey, this mid could see it. The Geezers could take it home. It's coming home. I should say.
Dude, they better.
Shout out the English football team.
Dude, they better. Look, it's coming together. We're looking pretty juicy. The pieces are here. They just have to connect the dots or whatever. I don't know, some sort of something. I don't bloody know. Look, the mid's already commenced. It's looking pretty grim. Nice big bomb out of both of the blue soldiers, trying to take out the medic, unable to make it happen. It's looking pretty grim for the Geezer Gamers here, which means we're in for another half hour of video gaming. I guarantee it. I'm just going to collapse at the end of all this, aren't I? The medic's still alive. Knight doing everything they can to get out of there, taking a little bit of chip damage, trying to flee through that lower area. Is going to be going down finally at the last safe moment there. A couple of spawns here on the last, and it's looking like this might be a round to the Oxys. They still haven't even started capping mid though, which is they're pretty eager. They're pretty eager.
Yeah. Again, it was just both Gunrun surviving the both soldier bombs there really put Geezers at a disadvantage. Hawk down. Now talk about another disadvantage.
Walking forward there, man. Oh no.
Yeah. And they could just re-aggress. Definitely Knight should have kill binded way earlier there. They would have had post even, but Solraz and MG trade. Seconds captured, good on you, mean bug. Taking it right lobby. They use it in, they're only 50%. That's minimal capture time. Tetris surfs out, still on sniper. There goes Catfish and Tetris, he does die. Gunrun dead post Uber, and that's a lot of damage. Both
not doing so much work. It's just user, really. Oh my god, MG. Oh wait, is that the round?
That is the round 4. Oxys take another round.
Oh, dude.
It's coming home. It's coming home. Tell the world. Well, we're bearing on the 100 points barrier right now.
Yeah. I hate this conflict so much, man. Oh,
ABBC fast rolled out onto Hawk. Denies him the chance to even get out on the mid. Nat, MG high bombing. 2 rockets onto user. Doesn't get the third, but MG dead. Nat very rolled in the lobby. Ali is killed. So is ABBC. Nat high bombing to his safety corner on his side. Does die though. Catfish rolled. That's crazy damage by user. Sora's cleaning up. And we could see a cleanup crew moment on the Geezer's second tier. Soros is chasing Tetris, but again, they're not thinking about the chili dog. And there it is, Tetris shoving that scattergun down Gunrung's throat and shooting it. Meat Shot Central, called the deli.
Why was the med so close there? That's insane. Look, it's looking like Geezer Gamers might be back in this. They do lose Nat there, user with a big old trap on the shutter door. They sort of held in last here. The med is going to end up forced here, absolutely. User able to get that force. Ali still on the point, going straight to last. Demoman in the lobby does go down. Tetrix managing to clean up Ali. very good, because that could have been bad, very bad.
Very bad. Yet again, they hold. So it's 4-2 Geezers. Still have the lead, but it's kind of diminishing. Still got the 2 random Moxies, and they're pushing onto mid. Oh my god, MG! Jesus Christ! Kills off Solres with the shot of his life. Meanbug, rocket of his life. Meanbug dead as well. No scouts are going to be in on this second from the Oxys here.
They haven't lost
dead
anyone.
APC from Batman.
I was about to say they haven't lost anyone, so it's all good. They can start pushing here, but now they've lost 3, including their medic. So it's not as good. Catfish is in behind. I don't think they know he's there. If he can get in behind this medic. No, he's been seen. That's night to Mr. Fish. Oh boy. Oh boy.
No, you can't push mid without clearing your corners. APBC hiding above in the rafters like Batman. Shut up, Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, shout out to Bruce Wayne. But look, they're getting in. The Uber has been used. It's been delayed quite a bit as they try to get out here. It's actually looking pretty good for Geezer Gamers being able to get out of this one. And maybe refight second in the post area. They've picked up 2, including Gunrong already. User down very, very low in that lower area. I don't know if they know how low he is because they haven't yet cleaned him up. But they're definitely landing on his head now. Yeah, night. See you later. And that is a wipe. They only lost Hawk for it, which is pretty good. There are some forward spawns coming through, but they're already starting that cap. If they can get Eager here, this could be it.
This could be the 5th round that you desperately, actually you and I desperately want. Here we go, full, it's actually 60 yard pushing to second here, APVC on the little mechanical pipe, peering into left lobby there. Rotates out, he is caught out unfortunately, the hero shot does not connect. Ali, 1 rocket, 2 rocket on tonight, forces 15 HP. And Gunrong almost caught out right lobby, he definitely is, that's a lot of damage, Catfish. Oh my god, he is the king of the pond. Meanbug is unders, cleaning up Catfish 6k. That's 1 for the reels. Uses 68 HP, touches the resup. If they're fast, they can get this 5th round. And ladies and gentlemen, may I present 5-2 Easers winning this match. Taking out
Wow.
1 for the
Would you
reels is
believe
one
it?
of the worst things I've ever heard. I don't want to hear 1 for the reels ever again.
I mean, I tell you what, Banny config. It's not one for the ADHD. I tell you what, I was looking around my room, looking at my wall.
Stop flagging halfway through, eh? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, that is the first round. That's our 6 p.m. best of 3. That's all done. Our winners, Geezer Gamers, are going to shortly play against Protein Farts as soon as we get that organised. And our unfortunate losing team, the Oxyconnoisseurs, are shortly going to play against Second Spentagon, which will soon be casted on CappingTV too, ladies and gentlemen. 2 streams? 2 streams! Wow. There's so much content for you guys tonight. Well, yeah, none of our predictions were right about that match.
Oh yeah, that was
unsurprisingly. But yeah, we got two games coming up. One on CappingTV, this main channel, and one on CappingTV 2. And we're going to throw it back to our casters ASAP for. Oh,
great!
Sorry,
I think
that's my production talking to me in my ear, and he's giving me mixed messages. We're going to throw it to a break. And we'll be back very, very soon.
Yeah, sit tight. There's more games coming.
Sit tight.